Hey guys, welcome back to another great week on the bench. Didn't get as much done as I wanted to, but you guys are going to see what I did get done. I made the new project so I can start doing the overhead shots, but I'm not going to take away from what it looks like with the camera. I went ahead and did the unboxing of kits that I'm going to be doing for a friend, and then I got caught up in yard work. Man, I tell you what, we had some really nice days going on, and they're still going on. So I planned on putting this up on Friday, but I got caught up doing yard work, so I got to finish that too today. But I'm going to get this put up so you guys can see, and I hope you like the way I'm going with shooting the videos now. Let me know what you think, guys. As always, if you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button, click on the bell, and you'll see every time I upload a video. And to everyone out there, stay safe. Do what you need to stay safe. I know this quarantining per state or wherever, it's something new to get a hold of, to get a grasp on. But stay safe, my friends, and let's get to the bench. Well, hello guys, it is Monday, and yes, we will be getting back to the bench, but I wanted to show you it is sunny and amazingly warm, almost 50 degrees here today in North Dakota. And this is, yes, the street in front of my house is usually a lot busier than it is, but oh well. So I'm doing a couple things before we start on the next model project, so walk with me through my garage and I'm going to give you a quick look. So what I'm going to do before I start on the next build up is I'm going to build this. And I actually found this on a YouTube, and I really liked it, so I went ahead and got the stuff I needed to build it. I'm going to modify it, which you can. But this is what I'm going to do, and there you go, guys. If you want to try this, there's a link. And get there. So the first thing I got to do is get that plugged in and get that big sheet of plywood cut down. So I'm not going to show you all the cuts, guys, but I will show you some of the build up, and then we'll get to the unboxing of the next build. Alright, see you guys in a bit. Alright guys, we're back in the studio, and sorry about the mess. I'm starting to clamp these together, and once I get them all glued together, and I'll show you when I get them done what you're going to see. Like I said, I know it's not building a model yet, but we're going to get there, and I hope you're going to like the view when we do get there. But let me keep going on these pieces, and when we come back, I should have some more done. See you in a bit. Well guys, it is Tuesday evening and the project's done, as you have seen. So here we are. I think I'm going to love being able to do this a lot more to help you guys when I do my builds and show you techniques that I do. Let me put my phone on vibrate in case this darn thing decides to go off. See, just like it did. But I think this is going to be a lot better for me doing my videos anyway. And you guys can, you know, instead of me coming from the side, you're trying to see me do something, it'll be right here, right now. So, with that, I told you guys at the beginning that once I got the project done, we would do the next build-up. So, a little bit to it. I have a really good friend that helped me when I was in the hospital. Him and his wife were there, and they just helped me get through a lot of that and help my family. So, I did the Mobius Frankenstein for her, and I'm going to be doing this stuff for him. So, what first we got is the Sherman Halftrack, and let's just get into it, guys. So, the great thing about T.B.I is their stuff is very well. It's rubber, so it's going to be easy, and it's going to be fun. It might not be rubber, but it's a good flexible plastic, as you can see. So they'll be fun to paint. Before we get into the sprues, show you this, guys. Now I know I just got done with the T.B.I F14, and I was ecstatic about their instructions, and then I go to one of these older kits of theirs, and it's like, okay. They get it. You know, it's fold out. I mean, that's fine. And then it's a very basic build. So I mean, do your research on this stuff too, guys. How you want to do it. I'm going to be doing a winter thing, and I'll show you and I'll explain that more towards the end. But yeah, so very easy to get done. And it does come with some figures, which you'll see, but there's two different decals for it. The African front and the Russian front, but we also know that a lot of those on the Russian fell back to Bastogne in the Battle of the Bulge. So I'm going to be doing the Ardennes Forest, or the Ardennes, yeah, something like that, forest during the Bulge. You can get in a nice little winter landscape, and I'll talk about that. But yeah, there's their instructions. And again, I gotta love T.B.I because their sprues are just amazing. And let's see that. Check that. I can actually zoom in now, even better. So this is the track and the wheels. Pretty basic. Can do a lot with it. So getting into their weapons are going to be fun, as you can tell. But a lot of their they do some details. So gonna have fun with that. Not very much, but it is there. Let me show you the two biggest pieces of the kit, give or take, right here. The German Halftrack. And that's the two biggest pieces. So, yeah. This will be fun. And then we go to more for the Halftrack. And then my wife gave me a very awesome Christmas present. I already have some of the figures, so looking forward to that. So I have enough German figures that it's going to be great, and I'm going to enjoy learning and get better with building those. But yeah, and doesn't really seem to go off of much. Most of the sprues are the same. Didn't even matter which box, either the Halftrack or the German soldier box that my wife gave me for Christmas. I think I already threw that away. So, but yeah, these are going to be kind of fun. I mean, yes, there's going to be some fixing to do, but we'll go over that. I'll start showing you guys that when I get this started going on the build. But yeah, so there we go. Now the great thing that I love when T.B.I does a German is you get to have. Oh, let's see if I can get in camera there, guys. They give you decals for the helmets. You don't get the lapel decals, but I'm still doing some research and that. But yeah, it's great. And then here is the decal for the Halftrack. Sorry for the glare if it's up there, but yeah. So there we go. And that is that. Let me get these put back together pretty well, because you know what happens on my bench. Carpet monster likes to come around and start eating things. So, okay. Next, I'll show you guys. I will be building this. I got this for Secret Santa in 2018 on HobbyLink International. Great site, guys. If you're interested, go check it out. If you need information about it, or you just drop in the comments. But I haven't done it, and I've been wanting to, but I've been waiting off because now I'm going to get it done. Give this to, like I said, my buddy. So let's get this out of the way for just a second. And again, while T.B.I is really good, sometimes they're just a little off. So, but I mean, it's going to be fun. I mean, as you can see, these builds aren't very complicated. There's more detail fix work than there is actually getting it put together the right way. But they're very good. So, as you can tell, and it's going to be very fun to build this. So if you do, guys, I will encourage you, get some T.B.I kits and give her a shot. So, yeah. So there we go. There, those instructions are done. Get a drink real quick. And this kit already had a tank commander, a tank drive, tanker, and all that, and then it also is going to have, it has 3 infantry soldiers, and if anybody's served in the military like me, you have more than 3 around a tank, or 3 in anything. So, but again, it's very great. But this is all molded in olive green, so yeah, lots of paint. Get that out of the way. And then, like I said, and the great thing about T.B.I, let me see if I can get this out here. Okay, so here's all the wheels for the tank, the track, and the shocks, and then other pieces. But the great thing about T.B.I is they also do a heck of a lot of, like you said, let me bring these back out. You got 2 of the same sprue, 2 same mark, and then the only difference is this one. Then you get into the tank, and you get the same thing. You got the commander looking out, whatever. Then you got the fill packs and the extra pieces, but these 2 sprues are identically the same, so that'll be easy. Then, like I said, you get the front and the back, and you get some of the weapons, but you get a lot of the little intricate extra pieces, which is awesome. Like I said, you get the tank treads, tank stuff, and then you get this fun one. This sprue here is the rest of the weapons for the infantry soldiers, and that is gonna be crazy. But it's very well detailed, very, very marvelous, so it's gonna be fun to do this with the painting. And as you guys can see, I've been doing a couple of static builds, and working on my painting and weathering technique. But don't worry, guys, I promise I will get back to lighting, but I'm not going to share that with you just yet. But it is coming. And then the top turret. Now, the only thing I don't like is they put the copyright right here. They printed it in, so I'm going to sand that down and get that cleaned off. But yeah, very, very nice, very, very great. And then for some of the treads, it gives you rubber inserts, so you don't have to glue them in. You can keep them spinning. And then the 2 biggest pieces of the entire kit, the top of the tank. And let me see if I can get this fixed on there right, if I have it. Nope, that's back. This is front. Okay. So, but yeah. And like I said, you can see that detail work is that's what I like about T.B.I. They do a really, really fine detail work on their molding. So that's going to be fun. And then the fun thing, I got more treads to do. Yay! And I will definitely be working with you guys on that and showing you how I do treads. So there's that one. Oh, and I haven't opened the decals yet, but to me, like I said, they give you some decent decals for this kit. So there is the Sherman and its parts. And get the instructions back in there, so we can get going on that one, and I don't lose anything. And the last piece for right now, and this is how the German soldiers came, but I'm going to show you guys this. I went ahead and bought some extra infantry for the West European theater, and the only thing I have an issue with is there is no decals to be able to fix the rank on the jackets and stuff. I mean, I can paint the line for the officer, but that's neither here nor there. By the a lot of times in the field, those things didn't last very long, especially after Bastogne in the Ardennes Forest after the Battle of the Bulge. But they do show you some things, and now the problem, like I said, is right here. If you're getting a medic, if you're trying to do a medic, it'd be nice to have the decals, or you're doing this web design that they had on the paratroopers' helmets, and then maybe this, so you have a nice decal to put on the canteen. But they give you all these references right here, guys. Awesome references, right? Yeah, I'm not painting any of that on. I'm going to still do research on that, but
And then the other thing about to me is it gives you, oh, here you go, guys. That's how you put them together, and yeah, this is the instructions. This is how you put it together and how you paint it. And I don't know about you guys, but not a lot on Japanese characters. Not that sure about it, but I already have a good idea what I'm going to do anyway, so neither here nor there. But, and this is it. One package, 2 sprues, guys. That's it. And that's all there is to this one. So, a lot of pieces to this build. And mentioning that, I was telling you guys I was going to do, I had a plan for this. And I'm going to build a diorama, and I will show you guys how I do that too. I'm going to build up a scene where the U.S. Army infantry is going towards a crossroad or something with snow. It's in the end of January when the bulge was finally, we started pushing the Germans back to Germany. So and they finally got relieved. But that's where I'm going to go with this, and I'm going to be doing the half-track coming and its soldiers jumping, and then I'm going to have the tank in the background with the infantry running ahead of it, because we all know the tank can put that armor, you can put those shells down, but it needs to be behind or a little further away from the infantry. So there's that, guys. So that's the plan. Before I start the diorama, I'm going to get all these kits done up, built up, painted up, so I can actually place them on the kit, on the diorama, how I want to go. And like I said, I will show you guys how I do all that. So, going to have a good couple of months here probably for this, and then the next surprise, because I already have it in mind after we get done with this build. So with that, guys, have a great quarantine, I guess. Be safe, guys. Take care of each other. And like I said, watch out for you and your families. And my prayers go with all of you. So, with that, I'm going to take a break for the rest of the night after getting this done, the camera setup done. And when we come back for next week, we'll have a brand new video like this down here. So, like that, guys. Have a great weekend. Have a safe and week, and take care of each other, guys. So I'll see you soon. Bye.